With step number 6, we continue the work on the chest. We see a lot of line here. It's the grain popping, but as you can compare with this guy, we will flatten the chest and add a little belt. So let's get into that. So for the chest, at I think around 1 centimeter, I would say. I'll make a little mark. I will do a V-cut. Okay. Maybe a bit deeper, like so. Okay. That will make we'll make a little buff guy. And from here, I remove a little bit of the wood and a flat cut, like so. Okay. And from there, we'll remove the wood in this part. So what I do is I just go in a little bit. Be careful of where your knife is. You don't want to cut the hand or the arm. And maybe your blade is shorter than mine. But you kind of put your knife against the chest, go in the wood, and then you push and in a circular motion again go all the way to the sword. And then I pop that wood on each side. Okay. Then I will do that a little bit here. Okay. And I will rotate and I cut towards me. Then I do the same thing. It's important to do maybe 1 on one side, 1 on the other, or 2 on one side and 2 on the other, so you can go in and create a flatter surface without maybe breaking the sword. Okay. So I think I will do a third one, just to remove that wood here. The deeper the better, creates more shadow, and that's what we want to do while we carve. We want to create shadow, so carving come alive. Okay. I see I have a little bit of wood here to remove. Good. Okay, so there's this little chip here that you see. I left it here on purpose because that's a good way to make a line for the belt. So I will just make a straight line, sort of, going on this side, and then the same thing here. Okay. So that's the belt, the top, and then at around 3 mil below, I'll follow the same, make another line. Okay. Like so. So then here we'll do stop cuts. You can put your carving on the table again and go like this, like we've done for the arm. But since it's some sort of a circular motion, I don't really like this because I can slip. So I basically, instead, I put my blade towards the wood like this, and I press with my thumb and my hand in a straight motion. So that creates another stop cut. And we do the same thing in the below part, like this, and then like this. Okay, then I can wiggle a little bit back and forth like that. Okay, so we have stop cuts on the top and the bottom. So from here, you just a little cut in an angle, cutting towards the belt, and then you pop that wood. Doesn't have to be deep, 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 but like I said before, just enough so you see the belt coming out. And then same thing here. Okay. And from below, it's a bit trickier because your blade needs to go in this little corner here. So instead of going in like this, I will go in an angle like that. I go here and then I go in an angle. It's really important to not shovel the wood, like go in and pop it like that. It's the best way to break your blade. I've done it before, so take my word for it, you don't want to do that. And then on this side I'll do the same thing. Okay. Good. So here it is. We have the belt and we have the chest. So that was step number 6. Let's go to step number 7 now. Step number 7 is working on the back a little bit now and removing a lot of wood under to have the hand coming out. Okay. There's a lot of wood removal in that part, but it's not that complicated. So to do so, basically you see this line here, okay, that we've done before, and then this line here. So first thing first, what I do is I put my knife against this cut that we've done before, okay, and then from here I will do a circular motion while pushing on my blade to make a stop cut in the same angle as this cut that we've done before, all the way to this line here. So I put in, then I press and rotate, okay, so then I've done my stop cut. I'll do the same thing on the other side, push against, and then a stop cut. Alright. And from here, like at the beginning, I'll do a stop cut following the arm all the way to the line here, and same thing on the other side. Good. From there, all that wood I want to remove. Same thing on this side here. Okay, I want to remove all of that. So to do so, I go in the same angle and I remove the wood following the stop cut that we've done before. I go in all the way to the stop cut here. Then once again it creates this angle, so I flip the carving around and then I just chip everything a little bit. Then I come back in, because basically what we want to have, if the line is here, you see here, we want to connect those things right there, and we'll do the same thing on the other side, right here. So we want to have some sort of a symmetrical shape here under. Okay. That will be good for now. This top cut here, like we've done in the front, you will put your knife in and then you will remove that wood all the way to the bottom. Okay. And then you will then have this cut here. Just one cut should do it. Then after that you just want to remove the wood, like following this line like we've drawn before. Okay. Cleaning it up a bit. So that's how it should look like from below. Maybe a little bit more here. Good. We'll do the same thing on this side. Little by little. No need to rush. It's better to remove smaller bits more time than removing too much wood in one go. Usually everything is fixable, but it's better to do it properly at the beginning. Okay, same thing with the little bits here. Just pop it. Good. Okay. So here, like in the front, it's my wrong side, I would say. So I have to cut towards myself. So from here I remove the wood, and then I go all the way to the bottom. And then I need a little bit more to be more like the other side. Okay. And then we remove. That's a big chunk of wood. Be careful when you remove that much wood, you don't want it to split towards you, so I'm going to remove smaller bits instead. There we go. So when you cut the grain here, when you start with the end grain, you can make these little split line, if you see here. That is okay. You can just remove a little bit of wood, like not even a millimeter, and then that will fix the cut. Okay, and then you look from below here, you look if it's sort of symmetrical. I can see that this is shorter than this. It's not too bad. Measurement, I didn't went, this is the 1 centimeter line maybe. In any case, that is okay. This is a bit different in angle, so I could go and remove more wood here just to make it sort of similar, but that is fine. Okay, so that was it for step number 7. We have the back now. We have the front. Cool. Let's get to step number 8. In step number 8, we're still working on the back. We will add a back belt, and we will add the little butt for a little guy, and then work on the back leg. Simple as that. So for the belt, let's start with that. We'll look at where your belt is in the front, and we try to simulate the belt going back at the same height, right? So since the bottom of the belt is right in the corner of the hand here, that's fairly easy for us to start the belt right where the hand starts or end here. And then we make a straight line. And then at the same distance, which is around 3 or 4 mil, we'll do another place. Right there. Okay? So then once again, take your knife, push it in, stop cut all around, like so. And then the bottom. Good. From there we will cut towards it from the top and from the bottom. I usually just do 1 cut or 2 max. Should be deep enough. You don't want it to be too deep. The belt still needs to be sort of attached to the body. Like so, here. And this. And then this. Good. So now for the butt. Around the same distance, I would say, maybe 3 mil, 4 mil, half a centimeter maybe. We'll make a line. Okay, maybe a bit higher. And then we do a stop cut. Same thing here. Okay. And from there, I'll remove the wood from below. We can go pretty deep in that one. We want to have a big butt. And from here, all of that wood, if we do a straight line, all of this here needs to be removed. So I just pop the wood from there all the way to the line. Then I come back in towards the stop cut to make a flat plane here. Okay, pretty straightforward. Good. Then I would just come in an angle here and then just remove the little edge around the butt a little bit, as round as a flat plane round can be. So you see, little butt. Then in the middle, make a line like so. Okay, so we'll do a stop cut under the butt here. It's not to cut towards or anything, but it will help us on the next cut. So I press my knife with the tip from, not from the start and the end, sort of like in the middle of the leg towards the other part here. So if you see the line now, the cut, it will basically help us for this cut here. Make a stop cut in the line. Okay. And then in an angle here, against the grain, we will pop that wood. And then the stop cut we've done before basically allow us to pop that wood straight. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Then I will do, yeah, I'll do another little one. And this one doesn't want to go. There we go. And same thing on this side. There we go. Okay. Then from here I usually look if cut is clean, which it is. And from there we'll do a little triangle like this, if you see the line, just to make a little an angle like this, angle like this. Good. We have the legs getting in and the butt and the belt. That's it. That was step number 8. We're almost there. Step number 9 now.